Hi, I'm Kaylin. I'm one of the physios here at Stones Corner Health and Fitness. So I want to talk to you today about the springs we use in the reformers. So on a reformer, your springs are your resistance. So it's really important that you get the colours right to make sure that the exercise is working the right muscles during the exercise. So for your springs, here at Stones Corner, they're colour coordinated. So we have our red, blue and yellow springs. Our red springs are approximately one spring. They're the heaviest. Then we go down to a blue, which is half of the red, and a yellow, which is half of the blue. There'll be all different combinations. It really doesn't matter which red or which blue spring you use, as long as you're getting the right numbers of springs. In the classes, the instructors will give you ideas of how many springs to put on, but if you're not sure, make sure you raise your hand so they can answer any questions you've got. When it comes to changing the springs, it's always important that you have at least one spring attached to the machine at all times. So if you were to take them all off, the carriage will move. So if you're sitting on the reformer, make sure you've always got at least one attached. And if, for example, you're on a blue spring and the next exercise requires a single red spring, make sure you put the red spring on first before removing the blue.
Hi, I'm Aileen. I'm one of the Pilates instructors at Stones Corner Health and Fitness. So today I'm just going to go through the straps on the reformer. So we've got two sizes. We have the small loop, which is generally used for upper body work, and the large loop, which is mostly for feet. However, if you don't want to change the springs, but you want less of a resistance, you can change from the small to the large instead of changing the springs. To adjust the length of the rope, all you need to do is just lift it up here and then you can pull it. Just make sure it is clipped back in before you grab onto the rope, because if you don't, to shorten it, pretty much the opposite. So just pull it back towards yourself and then clip it in.